I mean, I rotate from left and right, so it's still getting adjusted and everything like that.
What is the biggest adjustment for you?
Not necessarily knowing plays, but switching stances and blocking from different stances, like I said.
Kind of using your left hand, aren't you, a little bit more?
What do you mean?
I mean, because you're on that blind side, do you have to use that side a little bit more?
Well, I mean, I would probably prefer to use both, but yeah, something like that.
How much just working with Cody and especially in the off season, kind of, can you just talk about watching him go through this and how much work he's put into it?
Cody's put in a lot of work. I'm actually really proud of him because he was somebody that was slept on because his injuries and not playing and stuff like that. So to see him kind of come out and just work hard every day to make sure he's out there on the field, I'm proud of him.
Being around him, losing the weight and things like that, what was that like watching him go through that?
I mean, it was painful because I don't like to see my dudes go through stuff like that, but I'm glad he did it, and I'm proud of him, and he's ready to work.
Did you have to knock the phone out of his hand when he tried to call pizza shuttle late night?
Yeah, something like that.
Bobby, what's it like to have Kyler back and blocking for Kyler again?
Oh, it's fun. It kind of reminds me of the old high school days. That was really fun. But yes, new team, new year, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, it's fun.
Do you sense Kyler's pretty excited for this new role?
Yeah, he is, because he's been sitting out for a while as well. So I know he's ready to get back out there on the field.
He was a guy that we saw play as a true freshman, major college football. How hard has it been just being his friend, just knowing that he's had to sit out 2 years like this?
I mean, I can relate because I also had to sit out because I tore my ACL in high school and I redshirted, so I can kind of relate to what he had to go through. So,
That lead to kind of, I don't know, therapy sessions for him a little bit. Did you kind of have to keep his head up some?
Oh no, he was fine. Trust me. He just stayed on top of his plays, knew what he was doing, knew all the right reads and stuff like that. So yeah.
What's your earliest memory of Kyler at Allen?
My earliest memory of Kyler, I remember when he first got there, there was a lot of hypes around him. People were like, oh yeah, he's this, he's fast, and all that type of stuff. And so I was like, okay, well, we'll see when we get out there and practice.
Knowing him like you do, is it you get upset or you just kind of laugh it off when you see national guys say, is his heart really in this because he signed the baseball contract?
Oh, I laugh because, I mean, he loves football. I mean, everybody who knows him knows that. And I know it don't matter if he's playing football or baseball, he's going to work his butt off.
You still have the center battle going. Just from the tackle position looking in, how's that looking?
Pretty good. I mean, both guys are, going hard trying to get a spot. So that's always good to have 'cause in case, somebody goes down, you always got somebody else to step there.
How good can this unit be, in your opinion? I mean, you lost a couple of guys from last year, but you guys move around, and now you've got this battle going on at center, so how good can you be?
We can be really good, really dominant if we execute, stay on top of our plays, and know defense as well.
You guys had that early game against Ohio State last year. Everybody questioned how you could block their defensive line. How much just kind of did that help develop a physical mentality in this offensive line? How are you guys doing that this year?
It helped a lot because, I mean, a lot of people still kind of sleep on us, still don't believe in us, and honestly, we take it and use it as motivation.
Is that something that you have to prove out in games, or is that something you guys think that you've developed in camp, a physical attitude?
You have to develop that every single day of this football life because, I mean, if you come out weak, you're going to play weak, and if you come out strong, you'll play strong.
How far along are you guys?